you have to kill my cat? Why'd I have to take you back? And time I play the empath. I don't know why. It's lights on in an empty pub, a toilet with the seat left up. It's closure like a deer in headlight. One day I know that you will be there. One day I'll focus on the future. Maybe one day, oh baby, isn't life so fucking inconsistent? One day I know that you will be there. One day I'll focus on the future. Maybe one day, oh baby, isn't life so fucking inconsistent? So let's talk about what I want to do, 'cause all I want to do is turn back time at least a couple Tuesdays to before I found one life turned to. I said it last time, but I'm not afraid of empty rooms. I'm not afraid of new perfume, and in fact, my dear, I'm fucking terrified. One day I know that you will be there. One day I'll focus on the future. Maybe one day, oh baby, isn't life so fucking inconsistent? One day I know that you will be there. One day I'll focus on the future. Maybe one day, oh baby, isn't life so fucking inconsistent? Woo! One day I know that you will be there. One day I'll focus on the future. Maybe one day, oh baby, isn't life so fucking inconsistent? One day I know that you will be there. One day I'll focus on the future. Maybe one day, oh baby, isn't life so fucking inconsistent? So what's it to you? Down another 8 ball. I haven't even got the cue. And you look dreadful when you jump to what you'll resort to. Singing chants, we ain't gonna hurt you. But when there's fuck all else to do, you could eat the foam from the headrest. You can knock the wind out of my breath. You could kick the teeth into my head. It's no cause for concern. So what's it to you? You're down another 8 ball. I haven't even got the cue. And you look dreadful when you jump to what you'll resort to. Singing chants, we ain't gonna hurt you. But when there's fuck all else to do, you could eat the foam from the headrest. And you can knock the wind out of my breath. And you can kick the teeth into my head. And still it's no cause for concern. else to do. We could eat the fun from the headrest. You could suck the wind out of my breath. You could kiss the teeth into my head. And still there's no cause for concern. I said there's no cause for concern. First and foremost, let it be said, my dear, I was gonna wait for you. So this is not an act of spite, it's a visceral coming to. She wrote an album, and that's something that I can't do. But what I can do is spit the truth, and it all leads back to you. Secondly, I know I haven't written much. You know the way I can be. Tonight I'm fucking drunk, so it's all gonna be about me. Take a seat, pull up a chair. Give me one beat to fill my glass. Lost a piece of me in you, but you lost all your past. Is he better than me? Has he seen more to this life? Can he smoke more? Can he fuck more? Are you good enough to be his wife? Can he break me? Can he break you? Oh, I don't know what I'm to do. Yes, I don't know what I'll fucking do. Seen our cafe, I've clocked our plans. Oh, what could have been? You didn't go and fall in love and ruin everything. I've seen him, I've been him, I felt the same way. But now I break against the dirt, along with our cafe. Is he better than me? Has he seen more to this life? Can he smoke more? Or can he fuck more? Are you good enough to be his wife? Can he break me? Can he break you? Well, I don't know what I'm to do. Yes, I don't know what I'll fucking do. Lost all meaning. I've lost my sense of hope. Seen him going out with you. I've seen what he can do. So touch him and break me. Strip naked, embrace him, lose faith in his paces. Stamina and grace, I'm losing faith. Losing faith. Losing.
I never unmuted my mic. I am so dumb. Oh my god. This is why I need the push button one. Ugh. This is why I need another freaking cord. How long have I been live? Half an hour. And I didn't... Oh gods, I'm so dumb. No wonder Chet has been dead. I've been trying to interact with you and you couldn't hear me. Oh man. Guys, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I'm so stupid. What? Pro gamer move? Shut. I've been muted this entire time. Oh my goodness. How dumb can one person be? I was like, I said hello? I don't know why they just disappeared like that. I don't know. Like I said hello, I was confused. Oh, jeez. Man, what a bad impression I must have made. Like, they come in all nice and polite. They're like, hello. I'm like, oh my gosh, a new person, hi. And then, I thought I, like, mispronounced their names so bad that they were just like, what the fuck? And just left. I'm like, I'm sorry. I was worried that I offended them, and it turns out you just couldn't fucking hear me. Ugh. Damn it. What's funny is, the mic, like, picks up my speech, so you could tell that I was speaking, because the mic was, like, picking up whenever I would speak, and my model would move with it, but I didn't unmute from Streamlabs, so you couldn't hear me speaking, which is somehow so much worse in my mind. God damn it. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. What am I doing wrong? What am I doing wrong? Whoop. I think I got it. Heck yeah, that's it. I don't know what's wrong with this line. I just can't get it to look right. You still bear inside my chest. So early, you've been so still. Barely beating. Oh, don't leave me here. Don't tell me that we've grown. I'll be right to my little life. Oh, I don't want to be alone. I want to find a home. I want to share it with you. Hello, my old heart. It's been so long since I'm giving you away. Every day Welcome another storm to the walls I built around you to keep you safe. Oh, don't leave me alone. Don't tell me that we're gone. Haven't loved for a little while. Oh, I don't want to be alone. I want to find a home. I want to share it with you.
Hello, my heart. How have you been? How is it being?
To work,
Don't you
to worry,
in there
you're
safe?
safe.
And it's true, you'll never be, but you'll never break. Nothing lasts forever.
Is it okay if I check out another space here just for some advice? Yeah.
Some things aren't meant to be, but you'll never find the answers until you set your old heart free. Until you set your old heart free. Hello, my old heart.
Northern and Waterloo and City lines and national rail services. This train terminates at Stratford.
Wasting your time. You're wasting mine. I hate to see you leaving. Fate worse than dying. Your city gave me asthma, so that's why I'm fucking leaving. And your water gave me cancer, and the pavement hurt my feelings. Shout at the walls, 'cause the walls don't fucking love you.
Shout at the wolves, 'cause the wolves don't fucking love you. love how you ask if it's okay to talk about Little Space and then just don't. Is it cool if I share some information with you? Yeah, go for it. Information? How would you tell if I'm about to slip into Little Space? Normally it's most easily seen through, like, having, like, an interest in little things. That's fine. Two. Three. Costumes. New layer. Draw. Zoom in. Now I'm actually going to start drawing the fucking costumes. You're fine. Take as long as you need in order to ask questions. It's normally, like, exhaustion that causes it. So, you'll, like, start to have an interest in, like, little things, and you'll be, you'll start talking in, like, softer speech, stuff like that, really. At least that's how I've noticed. It's different for everyone, but... I don't know how to handle it because I'm still new to this type of thing. That's very fair. There isn't exactly a class on how to manage when in Little Space. God damn it, what is wrong with my hand today? Shift, please. Jesus Christ. I'm gonna do that. There we go. I gotta go to bed now, can't stay. That's fine, sleep well. Thank you. Appreciate the compliment. Bye, Carly. No. Bye. getting relaxed for the day? No, you're going straight to the dominance. Holy shit. It's the worst, too. But these fucking sick. Nobody fucking cover on, and you only have one fucking driver. Jeez. Before you go, get drink. I've had nothing to do like all night. Have you had anything to eat? Yeah. I had a couple of protein bars because it's not gluten. And I've had some sugar in my system. Are you in any pain? No. That was not the question. Okay. So I was gonna take some painkillers before you went. I love you. Have a good night. I believe that you can have a good night if you try. Yeah, I'm not like a freaking computer. That's fair. That's valid. At least try. Literally, Jordan Vito was from asking me, I would have said, fuck no. Still great cases until 10. That's reasonable. See ya. Bye. Want me to turn the light back off, or you want that? Light off, please. It's more comfortable when I'm drawing. I just need to find my other clothes. Thank you. Bye. Bye. Now I go through and erase the parts that don't belong. And once I erase the parts that don't belong, I can color the entire thing real quick. And make this process a whole lot easier on myself. These are quite literally supposed to be, like, pajama pants. They're supposed to be very loose and very comfy. Color that in, nah, I'll go ahead and color it in, why not? Open, I'm not open, like, start with blue. Up. Fill new layer beneath these two. Down. Hit. Dark orange ZM art. Hi, welcome in! Welcome in, welcome in. I did a dumb earlier where I forgot to unmute my microphone. For like the first 20 minutes of my stream. No, that darkest one is supposed to be, scarf. So it's that one. This one for the shirt. Scroll up a little bit. This darkest one for the scarf. Up. What the hell? Could have swore Hang on. Completely black. Did I just make this leave and then promptly erase it? Wow. One brain cell today. I guess it's not my turn to use the brain cell. This layer. And it is. It's a. And so, oops, didn't want to read the slot. And then. Whoops, that is on the wrong layer. Oh. And then pencil. These are all flat colors so that they can be color picked. Issue. That's why I'm not doing any shading, even though it really fucking bugs me because my art looks like crap without shading. But it's fine. Everything's fine. I did unmute, right? Like, you guys... Yeah? Okay. Just double checking. Wanted to make sure. I had a spook. So I need my normal microphone back so I can hear myself and I know when I'm muted. Damn it. I can't wait till I get that cord in. It's so annoying. It's fine. There. Flat colors. Done. Pencil. This big. This way. Whoop. That's too far. Here's the next one. So this is going to be one of two regal outfits that my persona has. It has a more masculine and a more feminine regal outfit. Both of which can be used for like special drawings. Like if you want to do them like in a ballroom scene, whatever. I don't care. But that is what these two outfits are going to be, is the regal ones. And I've already known what I'm going to have the masculine regal outfit be. I've already known for quite a while. So I want to go here. This is the drawing there. It's like... What if I just... And it's like close enough to fix. Yep, that is way too thick. That's still thick, that's fine. What? I put the sleeves on the wrong form! Why? I know. Ugh, dang it. There, it fixed. I make hand. Could be better, but it's not terrible. Honestly. Very billowy sleeves. I don't want to erase anything yet, because it is not time for erasing things, it's time for drawing. This is one of the forms I will do the correction on. Am I doing this? Why did I have this? Why did I pick this specific design? Knowing I can't draw toes. Good enough. Toes. I can draw hands, but I can't draw toes. That is a pathetic looking foot. I love it so much. So, fun fact about this design right here. This is actually, canonically knee braces. Just how I have a physical disability in the real world, my character has one. Like, my stream persona obviously has a physical disability, in, the worlds that I create. And normally, the leg braces that my persona wears when, like, interacting with people is hidden beneath clothes. But when in royal garb, the royal, like, outfit designs are a bit too, like, too physically demanding, to hide the pieces behind. Like, the braces behind. I don't actually have a set of braces like this in real life, but I used to have a pair that was very similar. Where, they would wrap around the knee but leave the knee exposed. So, there's a little fun fact about this design if you're curious. I'm gonna make sure I actually do the correct design of the crown this time, instead of just sticking with the beta one because I'm lazy. Make sure that points up. Almost. Come on. There we go. There we go. There's that crown set up. There we go. I'm gonna reinforce that line. Okay. Cracking my neck because it's achy. And then back to the color layer. I'm actually going to have to add a couple transparent layers to the color layer because of how the shirt is designed. Actually, I forgot to do the erasing bit. I find fixing the small details is what makes an art piece really come to life, but that's probably just me. Look at how regal it looks. I don't need the hex code. It would be 212. Whoops! Don't do that. 175. 50.
Hey, I'll tell you a little secret of mine. If you promise not to tell,
Pen.
if you have the time, everyone
this up. This up. Don't mind going back and filling in more. I worry that...
Looking for a couple new friends.
Couple new friends, oh. Fight for freedom, fight to end the pain. Hey, this is serious, it's not just some little game. Cause the anarchist part of me, tyranny bothers me. End it all properly once and for all. And call us the villain, cause I know we'll take the fall. With all of the horses and all of the men won't learn from history, it's all the same in the end. I've told you once and I'll tell you again. Syndicate is looking for a couple new friends. Oh, a couple new friends. Oh, 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 getting a couple of friends.
Look at what you've done. Is this what you call glory? Do you still believe you're the hero of your story?
It's a good vibe. Today is just a good vibes kind of day.
Couldn't leave it be. Now you've played your part in this forever unfinished symphony. Oh, it hurts and it hurts and it's getting worse. A promise you made, cut down by your blade. Can't stand the rain, can't stand the pain. How it breaks my heart when you tear it apart. So why did you lie? Why did your words amount to nothing? And why did it fall? Why did you leave me here with nothing?
How are things? Things are going pretty good. I'm just vibing. I've had some requests recently to have like references for my characters, like different outfits, because Max has been drawing me in a lot of different outfits, and most of the conversations that we've been having about my different characters' outfits, like my stream persona character, have all been like during private BCs. So you guys don't actually know what the majority of these outfits look like. So I'm drawing them. Right now I'm working on the regal, like, formal outfit.
It was by your hand. You've turned a masterpiece into a nightmare. Oh, it hurts and it hurts and it's getting worse. You act like a judge,
Yeah.
enforcing your
So you guys are finally gonna be able to see,
right to pay. War you've raised, yes it breaks my heart when you tear it apart. So why did you lie? Why did your words amount to
right now what I'm working on is the masculine regal outfit. There's 2 regal outfits, one masculine, one feminine, and they serve different purposes, but, the important thing is that the, masculine regal outfit is supposed to show power, it's supposed to show strength, so, it's a lot of, like, it's supposed to look royal. But the feminine is supposed to show, like, a softer side of, the empire that you're representing. So it's supposed to be, and the only reason they're labeled as masculine and feminine is because there isn't really a word for it from, the, Ender, like, kingdom point of view. They've just always known, like, that's just something that you kind of know as royalty, is that you have the stronger looking outfit whenever you're trying to assert dominance over a neighboring country or a neighboring realm. But you use the softer outfits when you're trying to do diplomacy. So if my character were for some reason to show up to a diplomacy meeting wearing this, that would be like walking up to a peace talk with a nuke. You're showing off, and you're being a dick, and it's going to get you killed. That's kind of the idea, at least. Another another interesting thing about this character design is, yes, my character does also have a physical disability, just as I do. I'm not going to put away my disability from my character, because that's not how it works, because it also affects me in real life. These, what look like boots, are actually knee braces. They work the same way as finger splints, where they prevent you from hyperextending. I do not have a set of these in real life, but I used to. So. And these reference sheets are being done in solid colors, so whenever I send them to the Discord, you can absolutely use them, you can absolutely color pick them and use them for art reference, if you so desire. There's a lot of stuff, like, character-wise when it comes to this, because this is a very, very old character/persona I've had. It's been my online persona for over a decade at this point. So there's a lot of background character stuff that I'm excited to share, but it comes in due time. Because I'm not going to go into, like, politics of, like, what's going on whenever my character, he does run away from it. But I'm not going to go into those politics because they are not relevant. Would it be interesting? Absolutely. It's not relevant. Well, if he were to ever remember that he's a prince, would he go back? No. Because, if he were to remember that he's prince, he would also remember why he ran away. So he probably would never go back if he were to remember. Because, let's just say there is a damn good reason he left. and it is very fucking dangerous to go back. But you can actually ask me like questions about this character right now, and I will be happy to answer them because there's a lot of stuff that I have been excited to talk about, but haven't gotten the chance yet. Mostly because there's just not a chance to. So, if you're curious about anything about my stream persona, now is the time to ask.
Why'd you have to kill my cat? Why'd I have to take you back? And time I play the empath. I don't know why. Some lights on in an empty pub. A toilet with the seat left up. It's closure like a deer in headlight. One day I know that you will be there. One day I'll focus on the future. Maybe one day. Oh baby, isn't life so fucking inconsistent? One day I know that you will be there. One day I'll focus on the future. Maybe one day. Oh baby, isn't life so fucking inconsistent?
So let's talk about what I want to do. Cause all I want to do is turn my time at least a couple Tuesdays to before I found what life turns to. I said it last time, but I'm not afraid of empty rooms. I'm not afraid of new perfume, and in fact, my dear, I'm fucking terrified. One day I know that you will be there. One day I'll focus on the future. Maybe one day. Oh baby, isn't life so fucking inconsistent? One day I know that you will be there. One day I'll Does your character think that, think they took that they would move? One thing they took that they couldn't leave without. Could you rephrase the question? I think I know what you're trying to ask, but I don't want to answer it if I'm wrong.
Think he'd realize, but he's infatuated with ideas of possessions and far-flung social.
Hi Colton, welcome in! Right now we're doing a little Q&A about my stream persona while I draw all the different outfits that he would use.
Well, she'd never kiss a Tory, but this boy was too good to
Come on, there we go. This is done.
now. Listen carefully, with his press to the floor as you make your way.
So any questions that you've had about my stream persona, you can feel free to ask, and I will answer them honestly. Whether or not I will give you full answers is still up in the air, because you may bump into lore that I am not quite ready to share.
Sappy sucker to ensure happy ending.
Like one thing they couldn't live without from royal life, something that means a lot to them. Yeah, they did. They took their crown. You don't see that in their everyday wear, but actually what they did with their crown, I actually have two designs of the crown, the beta version and the final version. The beta version doesn't have the gems in it. The final version does. But the crown is the one thing that they could not live without with their royal life because it was the only thing that they had as a reminder of who they were. It's actually a family heirloom that's supposed to be passed down generation and generation of royals, but he, knowing that he had really bad memory issues, was scared that whenever he left, he would forget who he was, which wound up happening anyway, but in order to try and prevent that, he took his crown. So, he did take one thing that he thought he couldn't live without, because he was scared of losing himself. But even with all his memories gone, he still acts the way a prince should based off his teachings, helping others before himself, doing everything he can to ensure the safety and loyalty of others, protecting those who can't protect themselves. He still acts as a prince should, because that's how he was raised, but he just can't explain why he does it. As I said just a minute ago, Colton, I'm answering questions about my stream persona, while also drawing all the outfits that they would wear at like any given time. Actually, as far as I'm concerned, I'm drawing all of the outfits that they have worn in like their history. Like, of course, there's like variants of like damage and. They sometimes take off like the scarf in their main outfit, or they will like toss the crown in their other one, but for the most part, this is what they would wear. And no, I'm not going to be drawing the casual royal outfit because there isn't one. There is no such thing as the casual royals outfit. You are either in your formal wear or in your family wear. And I will draw the family wear. That's actually what I'm going to be doing after the... this looks similar to the one Max has of even. Yep! That's because this is the same outfit. Only difference is he didn't have all the details of it. So I'm drawing it with, like, the details and shit now. Where is he? He's trying to get some sleep. He's been in a lot of pain recently. He's not been feeling very good, so he's trying to get some rest right now.
So what's it to you? Down another 8 ball. I haven't even got the cue. And you look dreadful when you jump to what you'll resort to. Singing chants, we ain't gonna hurt you. But when there's fuck all else to do, you could eat the phone from the headrest. You can knock the wind out of my breath. You could kick the teeth into my head. It's no cause for concern.
Another random fact, Max was the one who actually picked the final hair color for my persona, because the blue used to change shades all the time. Oh, hi Max, I thought you were going to sleep. He was, but then you changed your mind. Woke up with a headache? Ouchies. Yeah, let me just finish up what I'm doing, with this coloring, and then I'll go ahead and give you a call, okay? But yeah, you can ask questions. I'm not going to share very much about Max's lore because that's up to him to disclose. But you can ask about my character's history, who they were before they met Max. It's the boy, it is the boy. Who they were before they met Max. Why do they not, like, why are they not, like, considered royalty anymore? I feel like those are, like, pretty good ideas of questions to ask. So yeah, all of those questions are currently available if you so desire. He is resting and sleepy. Give him a second. Talk more in chat. Hi, Max. I can't hear you. You're just very sleepy, so you're very quiet.
Take medicine. My head hurts. Like, okay.
Why are they no longer royal? Are they just weak? They basically ran away.
Lord, no.
Yeah, that is what this whole thing was been about, bestie.
Lord. Unknown Lord.
No. This is, my character information. It has nothing to do with you. I'm not sharing your lore. That is up to you to disclose. More or less, my character ran away because they weren't, Max is being whiny brat, be nice. More or less, they chose to run away. They were, not ready to deal with, like, the pressures of being considered a royal. So, one night, they had walked in on a meeting between, the leader of their castle and the leader of another. And he overheard that, they were going to do something that was, like, really, really bad. So, Max sleepy face reveal. If he's super sleepy, might say yes. No. I am not going to ask him to do that. So, he had overheard that, his parents had decided to do something that he deemed was, like, completely and totally irreparably bad. He thought that what they were going to do was so absolutely terrible that he hoped he would forget it. And so he packed up his shit, grabbed his only outfit that wasn't, like, well known with the royalty, which was his comfort clothes, and he ran away.
Wait. Do you know how to normally and easily get rid of the collection thing without having to erase it?
Having to what?
Having to erase it.
No, I don't. I don't know what you're asking.
So after you select the thing with selector, after you're done, just click outside of the selected area once.
Max, you are mumbling so quietly, it's hard to understand you.
Actually, stuff I see.
Um,
Oh,
uh, hello, Simply. I am answering questions about my stream persona, my character. I will not answer questions about Max's character, that is up to him to disclose, but I will be answering any questions about my character if you so desire.
he's going to use translate chat because I can't read.
I'll have to read to you, chat. I will.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So, he,
I send you pictures.
he was worried that it would be... Okay. He was worried that because of what his family was going to do, he was going to be looped into it, and he absolutely 100% could not stand what they were going to be doing. It was a very poor battle decision, and he refused to be in on it, so he packed his shit in the middle of the night and left. He found a way to get to the overworld, by manipulating, nether portals, which he got from, secretly damaging the, dragon spires. But once he got there, he realized he couldn't go back, despite the fact that he had planned on going back to get more supplies. He planned on going back to, he planned on going back and getting himself, like, more clothes, some food, anything that he was used to. But he wasn't able to, so all that he left his home with, all that he left the end with, was knowledge of royalty, and at that point it was already starting to fade, his crown and his clothes. He found himself a village where, villagers and illagers started experimenting on him and gave him more or less player-like sentience. And that's, he was kind of heralded as, like, the protector of villages, despite the fact that that's not what he wanted. He never wanted that, like, sentience, that power. So, the unethical experimentation caused illagers and villagers, it was kind of like the last straw before they split. So he, whenever they started fighting, he ran off. So that's kind of like how it started. Yeah, what's up?
What I was trying to say was, you know the select tool?
Yeah.
The one where like it does ... and it's like red on the inside if you use like a drone and all of that.
Yeah.
Okay. An easier way of getting rid of that without erasing it?
What's an easier way of getting rid of that? I've always just erased the whole thing, and it worked.
Ooh, living room? I'll take my candle living room. I'm amazing. I'm happy because it hurts my head.
My mental baggage. I know you want 6'4", but 1 foot more, and I'd almost be tall enough to reach the high shelf. Be your incel. I think I might be a threat to myself.
Do you have like any other questions that you want to ask? Like I said, this is open Q&A. There's very little things that I'm not willing to answer.
Why does she run? When I'm monthly giving her 50% of my income. It feels like my ideas of affection are based around artificial perfection. I just want to appear.
Can we ask about Max's character? Whether or not you're going to get answers out of Max is up to him. He doesn't like answering lore questions outside of lore because he likes leaving it all up to You'll find out when we get there. So if you ask him questions, that does not mean you're getting an answer. Neko says, hope you're feeling better, Max. Hope you start feeling better, Max.
Are you kidding? I can't go another day without the internet.
Peter showed me how to look up all the information I need on my school project about
Thank
nature.
you.
Great. We looked at school stuff.
Lemon, lime, soda skies, lucky like a four-leaf clover. Strawberry, slice of life, singing with a sip of nectar. Sweet like honey on a summer day, I'll stick with you through the wind and the rain. Sweet like honey on a summer night, like a busy bee, take a flight, 2, 1, go! Sweet like honey, sweet like a summer day. Sweet like honey, sweet like a summer day. Sweet like honey, sweet like honey, honey. Sweet like honey, sweet like a summer day. Sweet like honey, sweet like honey, honey. Sweet like honey, sweet like a summer day. Flying high, take the dive, blue waves across the ocean. Honey straight from the hive.
Live it up and go with the motion. Sweet like honey on a summer day. Stick with you through the wind and the rain. Sweet like honey on a summer night, like a busy bee. Hashtag max support. He's fine. He's just not feeling top shape, so he was getting some rest. He'll be fine, chat. Don't worry. Sick boy. And if he has COVID, I will stab COVID in the face if it hurts Max. No shit's given. COVID shall not take Max. Facts. I should everything as long as it's free. Should love, 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 love. We all know he's a weak boy, but Max Rudy's chaos will never cease. Guys, please, I think he's asleep. He's been trying to sleep for a while now. He's been having a real hard time sleeping recently. he's kept having like really bad nightmares. And he's been having a hard time sleeping, so let's let him get some rest, okay? I can't hang up on him because the sound of it will wake him up, and then he'll be worried as to why I left. I think he might like being asleep and call with you. He does. He sleeps a whole lot easier whenever he is asleep with you. It actually isn't uncommon. For a long while, it wasn't uncommon for us to fall asleep and call together almost every night because Carly and Z would close our work, and so I would be alone. Ever listen to this version of Bad Romance? Imagine you're in a concert singing it. Yep, regularly actually. But it wasn't uncommon for Max and I to fall asleep on call together. Because he sleeps a whole lot easier whenever he's with people that he trusts. And there aren't very many people that he trusts in his household. So I would regularly pass out on call with him. Max a heavy sleeper? Is he a rock or a feather? It's a mix, actually. There's some nights where he will wake up to me sleep talking, and there's other nights where he will be so stuck in nightmares that he will wake me up. Yeah, he and I both get pretty bad night terrors. Actually, I don't like that design. I think I'll do more pieces here. What are y'all's nightmares like? I'm not gonna speak for Max on the topic because it's not my place. But, for me, it's very gory, very graphic. I'm pretty sure, Twitch would take me down if I were to describe it. But my least graphic one, recently was, I was like trying to talk to Max. Like we had met up in person. I was trying to talk to him, but every time he would open his mouth, his teeth would fall out. And so I tried to get him to speak more clearly because at this point in my dreams, I'm like pretty numb to like visual horror. So I kept getting him to speak more clearly, but the more he tried to talk, the more his like body decayed, and so I watched his jaw fell off and his eyes fell out of his sockets, and he would like slowly decay more and more, and then eventually it got to the point where he couldn't even speak because he was almost completely decayed. So I was trying to get him to respond to me. And the only thing I could hear in my head was his voice over and over and over, saying, you failed him, he's dead, and it's your fault. You failed, and you are a monster, you killed him, just over and over again. And that's my, like, least graphic one as of recently. So. I don't know what Max's nightmares are like. I just know that I don't like when he has them because he scares the shit out of me. He'll, like, wake up screaming. He wakes up screaming, it might be real bad. Yeah. Does he ever talk in his sleep, wake up, cry, any of that? Yeah. Actually, we have had full conversations in his sleep. Either I'm asleep or he's asleep, or both, and we just had, like, straight up had conversations with each other. It's actually kind of funny. But, our conversations whenever he's asleep are normally along the lines of, like, hey, Night? Yes, Max? You know I care about you, right? Yes, I like pizza too. What's wrong? It's, like, really goofy, but whenever I talk to him, when I'm asleep and he's awake, he'll be a whole lot, like, I'll be, like, really gentle with him, and I'll just give him a whole bunch of love. But whenever he's asleep and I'm awake, he will just mumble nonsense. Like, just straight up nonsense. And I'll go, oh yeah, and, like, try to get a conversation going. But, there have been a couple times where he has recognized that he was speaking nonsense in his sleep. And then he's like, stop pretending you know what I'm saying. I'm asleep. I'm like, then why did you respond coherently? But yeah, there have been multiple times for both of us where we have been asleep and call together, and one or both of us will wake up crying, and the other will comfort us, so. I've had nightmares where it's either insanely weird or just downright boring. Once I had a dream where I was at the zoo, and we were on tour, on the tour train, and everyone on the train had a really fucking bloody death while I was still alive. Woke up full on crying. Sorry for swinging the mood back to that. No, it's fine. Max is chaos even in his sleep. Yep. Yep. He is. God of chaos. Fucking Loki incarnation. This outfit actually has near identical colors to the other one. Because this part is literally the same piece. I had mentioned this before you guys joined, but the idea of the two different outfits is they give, like, non-verbal messages based on what's going on. So this, like, more feminine looking outfit is what you would wear to, like, peace talks and, like, quiet, gentle meetings. Stuff that's, like, I find it wholesome, though, that his first thought was, like, wake up, pain in head, call Night, pain in head, listen to Night, pain in head, pass out. Yeah, that's pretty normal for us, actually. But, Um, what was I saying? What was I saying? Alright, I was talking about this earlier. The idea of the outfits is, they, like, non-verbally say what you want to come out of the discussion that you're having. So, if you were to wear, if you were to wear this one to a peace talk, that would be like bringing a nuke to a discussion of trades. Hope I can achieve the kind of relationship you expect. Shut. You're gonna make me emotional. Stop it. But seriously, you have like the best relationship goals. It's just always been this way for us. We've always just been like this. Sometimes I forget that other people just don't get to have decent relationships in their life. Because this is just something that Max and I have like always had. It's just how we are. And you're lucky to have such a nice relationship, and I hope there's something similar. Okay, I have a thought. This is probably a really dumb thought. Feel free to hate me for this. What we have is what DNF shippers want. The relationship that Max and I have is what DNF shippers want for DNF. Prove I'm wrong. Prove I'm wrong. Fucking hate. Get wrecked. Honestly though, Max gives off Ethan vibes and you give off Mark. Don't! I'm gonna cry! Bruh, don't compare me to my early childhood idol. I will cry. We're just gonna fucking steal the entire Unis Honest fan base. Don't worry. Me and my Tubbs used to have an amazing relationship. Now we don't talk that much anymore. But yeah, if you compare me to my childhood idol, I will cry. That is a threat. I heard him say he looked up to Mark and Jack and Ethan and all of them, but I swear you guys aren't liking them. Chat. the reason why I say, like, don't do that is because they have, like, a level of just an amazing community that I could only, like, imagine. To have such a loving and caring fan base. Every time Mark posts, I'm taking a couple days off, I need a break, he is flooded with love and, like, gentle, like, reminders that he can take as long of a break as he needs. He has, like, millions, quite literally, of people who are there just to see him happy, for no other reason than they like seeing this random person on the internet happy. And, like, I could only dream, dude. Like, don't get me wrong, I do have a wonderful community. And I love you guys so, so much. I do. But, like, the size and the level of positivity that comes from that community, I don't know how he handles it. When you heard about the shit that was happening with Jack when he posted about his dad, that was fucked up. Yeah. Max is chaotic, always off meds, ADHD as fuck, funnily dyslexic. You can't spell dyslexic. Then you're Mark because you're the reason and boss, but go along with the shit anyway and deals with it while also being amazing. Chat. Max having super generous and grateful stream and now used chain link. Bro, if you're in my Discord, you know that I go on these rambles, like, regularly. Like, I'll just pop into my Discord and I'll go, I love you guys so much! And you guys are so amazing! And I'm so lucky to have the community that I have! I thought I would never have this much! Like, regularly, chat. So this isn't something, like, that is out of, like, Max's, like, really lovey stream yesterday. That was out of character for him. This is, like, completely in character for me. On my, like, TikTok and my Twitch, I mostly shitpost. But on my Discord, like, I will get, like, dangerously emotional. Did you see a stream? Goddamn, Max played what's so hard he made his viewers cry. No, but I'm not surprised. The amount of love and support Max has given just me over our lifetime together has been, like, fucking overwhelming. Max, please, my OTP. Max is really just an all-out great bud. He's a great fucking person, dude. Going to fucking cry. Max, please, if you're still my platonic husband, I will commit murder. Not just to you, but to everyone you love first. Also, oh my god, I want to bring this up. The ongoing joke that Simply and I have where, I'll post something and then their response is, thank you, streamer Night of Light, and my response is, you're welcome, Simply, you have been noticed by the greatest streamer ever, and then it's just like the huge fucking freak out every time. It's so funny. I feel like both you and Max are really great. We all deserve a bunch. Ah, bestie. I'm going to change the topic because there's something I want to talk about that I don't really get to talk about very often. Not because I'm uncomfortable, but I genuinely have something I want to talk about. Max is pretty funny. He did almost make me cry with how sweet he was being, and not only because the whole thing was techno. I don't know him too well, but damn, am I excited to get to know him. Yeah, he's fucking amazing. There's something I want to share, like something I want to talk about. So as you guys probably know, I obviously, before I start saying which disability I believe I have, I do like hours and hours and hours of research. Like enough to write a paper on the thing, basically. If I can write a paper on it, I can self-diagnose. That is my theory at least. If I can write a 4-page paper, then I believe I have done enough research in order to very vaguely, like, without much, like, ground to stand on. I still obviously have to get a doctor involved. But if I am able to write a 2-page paper on it, I allow myself to self-diagnose. So I was recently talking with my boyfriend about the health conditions that I have, just the stuff that I have going on biologically. And one of those things is I don't know what salty tastes like. I never have. For me, salt has always tasted like dull sugar. So salt tastes a little bit sweet to me. It's always been that way for me, and I never thought of it as a problem. I've always had, like, a thing where, like, if I was really, really tired, I would eat both salt and sugar equally and just not really care. And that's saying something, because I am known, like, one of my most famous, like, things I'm known for from school was I would be the kid who would walk up to, the coffee table, which you would have to pay, you'd have to pay 20 cents for, a cup of coffee, because that's how the teacher did it. My response was to grab a cup, fill it up with sugar, and just eat sugar. And someone thought it would be a good idea to prank me one day, and, at the beginning of class, he warned everyone but me, and replaced the sugar with salt to see how I would respond. I ate the entire cup of salt, and about halfway through, I noted, this doesn't taste right. The only time I've ever, like, actually tasted what salty is supposed to taste like was I drank pickle juice, and it had a flavor other than sour. So that's something that I've just always dealt with. And so I was talking to my boyfriend the other day. Actually, it was just last night, this morning-ish, like 5 in the morning. Neither of us had gone to bed yet. But he and I were talking. It turns out if you have something that doesn't normally have a sweet taste, you taste it and it tastes sweet, that means you have a deficiency of it. And your body is trying to incentivize you to have more of that thing. Better sleep after this? I did sleep! I did! Bestie, I went to bed with him at about 5 a.m. and slept till 4 p.m. I'm nocturnal, chill. So, I was like, well, if it's just that I have a salt deficiency, that doesn't really make Max become nocturnal too. No, he has school. I've graduated. Yeah. But anyway, I was like, well, if it's a salt deficiency, that doesn't really make sense. Because, like, if it's a sodium deficiency, that doesn't really make sense for the sole purpose of, like, I've always been that way. I have always tasted, like, I've always tasted salts as slightly sweet. Not like sweet to the point of, like, it tastes the same as sugar, but the way I described it to him, this probably doesn't make sense, but he understood what I meant. Was, take sugar, remove the sweet, and that's what salt tastes like. It tastes like salt. It tastes like sugar without the sweet. So it still has like the idea of sweet, but it isn't sweet anymore. Does that make sense? He said he understood, but I don't know if that actually makes sense. So, I was talking with him, I was like, would you, maybe end up doing Max's outfits too? I don't think he'd ever do that. Probably, I don't know. It fucking tastes like Himalayan salt lamp. They actually taste like salt. I'll take Max for it. He did it on stream before. But, I've never really tasted what salty tastes like. Not surprised you liked it though, neither am I. I've done it before. Tasted, again, like, kind of like sweet. Anyway. While we were talking about this, I also went on a different little tangent. I was like, by the way, what I found in my research with EDS, which is the thing that I'm pretty sure I have based on the fact that I match all the symptoms and I could write a 2-page paper on it, therefore self-diagnosis makes sense. I went through, and I was like, a common comorbidity of EDS is POTS, which is, I can't remember exactly what it is, but I do have a lot of, like, similar symptoms to it. I'll do skin tones after this. I don't want to do skin tones. I was explaining that to him. What is all that you and Max have? My list is longer than his. I have, so what I have diagnosed is I have, hyperflexible joints in my shoulders and hips, hyperflexible knees. I have depression, anxiety, and things that are undiagnosed, but, this one was supposed to be diagnosed, but I didn't see the proper doctors for it, was, multiple personalities, or, based off my research, OSDD-1B specifically. And then I have, EDS, I'm about 80% sure I have, and POTS, I haven't done enough research, but it is a common comorbidity, and I have a lot of similar symptoms, though I'm not going to say yes or no because I haven't checked. Like, I haven't done the proper amount of research for it. For Max, he has diagnosed anxiety and ADHD. Undiagnosed, he has, what is it? Undiagnosed is his alters, which you guys have seen his alters. You know that that's fact. Fuck, what was it? And he also, undiagnosed, has some sort of, pain disorder. He gets these random pains in his lower left back. Like, you know that spot, like, between your ribs and your hips where it's just mostly flesh all the way through? He sometimes gets, like, a random stabbing pain that makes it very, very difficult for him to breathe. So he has some sort of pain, something going on. could end up being a form of cancer, but it has been going on since he was little. It's just been getting worse recently, and I keep telling him, go tell the adults, go tell someone who gives a shit. He's like, oh, but they're gonna think I'm crazy. I'm like, so what? And I keep telling him to tell the adults about his alters so that he can get proper help for him, and he's like, but they're gonna think I'm crazy. I'm like, it's not a matter of whether or not you're crazy, bestie. It's a matter of whether or not you get the correct help. I know. Didn't he say it started at the beginning of the year or last year? I don't remember. But he's more worried about being perceived as crazy than he is about getting proper health care. We're talking about you. Yeah, we're talking about you. You sound really sleepy. You should probably be. You're Kirishima? Did you just say I'm Kirishima?
I'm Kirishima.
Also sleepy nonsense comments. Are you singing 17 from the Heathers? Mm-hmm. Are you all sleepy, Max? Yeah.
My head still hurts a lot after I took messages.
Do you mean medicine?
That's what I said.
So you took messages for your pain?
And then they go away. So now I have to wait a few hours to take more messages.
I see. Chat saying it's medicine, Bubba, not messages.
Papa. You some messages.
You take some messages?
Thank you.
I see. Yeah, he loves being called Bubba. Isn't that right, Bubba? Little man hog or just sleepy? Both. He often goes into little space when he's sleeping. So just leave him be. Let him be sleepy. He has these like really, really strong painkillers that he takes. So I think that was such a cute name for him. True. Really?
It's Wednesday, my dude.
It's Wednesday? You heard him, chat. It's Wednesday, my dudes.
We're here at Taco Bell and you thing called Free Shabbat.
It's free Shabakadu. I would actually be entirely unsurprised if he is asleep. No, he's not, but I wouldn't be surprised if he was. Are you awake, Bubba?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's asleep.
I am not.
Are you awake?
Mm-hmm.
How long have you been awake?
I don't know time. I think a cup of tea. In the most vivid boy in the fish world.
B, you need sleep.
I do sleep.
Yeah, you need more sleep. You were only asleep for like, what, a couple minutes?
Hmm? What?
You need more sleep.
No, I slept.
No, you need more sleep. You only slept for a couple minutes.
Hmm.
If you get more sleep when we meet up, I'll get you ice cream.
Charge him it. And the spickle.
Yeah. The chocolate and sprinkles.
I want chocolate chip mint too.
Yeah? Well, you can only get it when we meet up, if you go to sleep, okay?
Not tired anymore.
You're a bad liar.
I'm not sleepy, but I'm not ready for bed yet. I'll go by the sheep soon.
If you're really not tired, then say your ABCs.
A, B, C, D, E,
That was a lovely lullaby, Bubba, but it's time for bed.
You said I hate it.
I know, you sang yourself a lovely lullaby. Yes, you can clip that, chat. Baba, even people in chat are telling me it's bedtime.
Huh?
I'm live streaming, remember? Even people in chat are telling me it's bedtime.
Hi, cat. I have people commenting stuff on my TikTok.
Nico says, hi Max, please go to sleep.
Meow. You're stealing from me, stuff. Get back here!
No, please don't cry. Please don't cry. I was trying to finish my dinner while I was talking to you.
Where's my puppy?
You stole your what?
My activate.
Ah, I see. Will you go to sleep if chat asks really, really nicely with big soft pleases?
No.
But what if I get chat to say please?
Time with who? No. Common courtesy and plan not gonna get any rewards today.
Did you just say common courtesy isn't going to get any rewards today?
Yeah.
Max, you're so tired you're lisping.
I'm not listening yet, listening.
Neko says, Max, you sound very tired. Please go to sleep, please.
I'm very tired because I just woke up. So fuck it.
Max, I'm not lisping, you're lisping.
I'm not with this with hold on,
Uh-huh.
I got this. S. I'm a sniffery snake.
You're a slithery snake now, huh? Are you an evil snake boy?
Yes.
You're an evil snake boy?
If you call me toxic, guess what? I'm a toxic snake and I'm gonna bite you so you're toxic now.
Your voice would gurgle OMG like fucking hell of a boss.
a boss.
You like Hell of a Boss? Yeah.
I do.
It's a fun show, isn't it? Sleepy Max could totally be a voice actor. In order for Max to voice act, he just has to be like 0.2 seconds away from sleep.
That never ends. And it goes on and on, my friends. As I just started singing and knowing what it was. And then.
Yeah. Max.exe has rebooted.
I'm a guest goes to the King Hot. I've probably seen it back for days and me the song. The problem is I got love, I don't pop. I got hollies to behold whatever we were.
Are you rapping, Hamilton? Only 19, but my mind is older. These new seasons get colder. I shoulder every pain, every disadvantage. I look at me. Take advantage. I walk the streets famished. Max is sitting in the song that never ends.
King George turned around like a spending he ain't never gonna set cause he said this there'll be a revolution in this century and to me there's mental entity. I protected this to be constant but it's done my life if I said to see eventually my son to see it and not my just because I like to be thinking with my dad.
Are you having fun? Wrong there. There's a reason I'm keeping the line art and like the line art of the costumes and the bodies on separate layers. Yeah, the rings.
And that we have a secret weapon, and then you know one of who's on our fancy step. He's constantly confusing and finding the better husband. Everyone give up for now, cause there's a party fight in the blood. Taking the hospital and you right cause there's blood stains the fight it. And they're gonna stop and make a jump and I'm together and made some love fight it. Watch me engage, I'm scared and I'm raising and I'm gonna fight it. I go find some more fun. Go back with more guns and zips. And so the balance zips. Around the globe, both and both consolidated together so we can end this for your time. Got them off at sea, but this was succeed for someone else. I know Hamilton say no to do intent to new to food defense. I mean Hamilton, you gotta use them eventually. What are you gonna do? That's me, Hamilton.
He's rapping Lafayette, if you don't know this song.
It's already in the feels for you. Everyone to get this right. So surrender my only love.
Hey, Baba.
Oh, wait, no.
Hey, Baba. Can you please go get some sleep? I thought you wanted ice cream when we met up. I won't give you ice cream if you don't sleep.
It's worth talking to you then.
What?
It's worth talking to you instead of getting ice cream.
That's not the point.
If you said I have to go to sleep to get ice cream, but what if I don't? I refuse to go to sleep. Instead, I'm allowed to talk to you because I can sacrifice.
You'll be able to talk to me when you wake up. Have you considered that?
No.
Now, it was designed to be a fun way of sending your friends images. Innocently enough,
Yep, you can talk to me when I wake up.
world. He was robbed while trying to meet up with the woman he met online.
What makes the app so concerning for parents?
Max, please.
Wake up from snoring, open
You sound so tired that chat's concerned.
the bed. Vape is charged and Snapchat's red. She's beauty, she's grace. She has a profile picture of an anime girl's face. Just a single message more since rubbing up my Ethan.
Excuse me.
Said with love, bitch boy needs bitch sleep.
That you fall asleep on call with. I'll make you forget
Yes.
the guy that came before me. 'Cause I like you,
Good boy was.
you like my attention. Let's skip to the good bit. Let's consummate our internet connection.
Yeah.
Why did you just eat the mic?
Mum took away my PS4, so I punched a hole through my bedroom wall. I'm not aggressive, I just ooze masculine passion.
Cold in my bed before.
Did you know I've also got depression? Self-diagnosed, thought I should mention. I thought you could be the one to fix me.
I wanna be the girl that you fall asleep on call with. Meanwhile, I'll find other people to talk with. 'Cause you like me, and I think you're a maniac. Let's skip to the good bit.
Truth or dare? Thoughts on Sleepy Bugs. He's very adorable, but he needs sleep. I love talking to Max, but he really doesn't sleep.
I have sleep.
He's not been feeling well recently, and he hasn't been doing well recently. Especially whenever it comes to school, he's been very, very stressed.
I'm
So he needs
feeling
sleep.
good right now. And if I'm feeling good, I want to talk to you.
How could I live on if I keep on collecting?
I'm feeling nice right now, so let me
Is
talk to
every
you.
little slice an insurrection? Constant pain.
Just earlier today, you had one of those moments where you were in pain so bad that you couldn't breathe, and you nearly collapsed and passed out while on the phone with me.
Wanna be the guy that you find stalking your
Yeah.
affection.
But I'm feeling okay now.
Social media scours
That's not the point.
police intervention.
I did. I got like 3 hours of rest.
Ideals on obsessive media.
3 hours is not enough to live on.
Maybe if I act like them, you'll respond.
Better than anything for me, I mean. Better than what I normally get.
Max, please. I expressed to you before call how much you mean to me. Like before stream.
I know.
Actually wound up crying because I got all emotional and shit. Gross.
I'll get some sleep and I'm up. I just want to talk to you. I had a cup of tea, so I have to wait hours before I go to bed before.
You didn't even have 15 minutes of sleep
But
though.
right after. But I do want to talk to you.
Yeah, we can talk tomorrow, dude. I can't stream tomorrow. We can like spend the entire day talking.
I'm gonna be for it. doing schoolwork. And that's the thing, I'm not gonna be able to talk to her as much often. Sounds getting cut.
Did I actually mention why I'm not going to be able to stream tomorrow? Does anyone know why? Have I mentioned that? Have I told you, Max, or no?
I'm just doing stuff on
It's because I'm participating in a protest.
I'm gonna laugh. I know, I'm not.
Chat, if you were curious, this is what I meant by the at-home, like, comfort clothes. As you can see, there's still a lot of gold on it, which is why, as quickly as possible, he actually switches to this outfit, which doesn't have the star decal on it, because I'm lazy.
Yeah, see, this is what I meant. If I try to lay down right after I drink something specifically like tea, I start to get sick. That's why I just want to sit for a bit.
It's like, what's great? Dalton, why? Hey, Max. I'm sorry.
Think he'd realize, but he's infatuated with ideas of possessions and
Why do you do that?
policy.
Because people send me stuff to do it. You are getting Suffer Sick Boy in chat.
I'm going to find you and poke you to death, and I'm gonna make sure you Hi. Now stop.
This is the last one. I'm not doing any more after this. I'll send you your points back. Colton says, I can go all day, fucker. Try me, Max. I was slouching. You can't even do anything with the stick! Let's do that hydrate first. No! No! Ah, damn it.
It's like a snapper. What?
I accidentally put the knee braces on the wrong fucking layer.
Filter.
Wrong layer. Is it on the right layer? Nope, that's not the right layer either. So proud of how nicely they came out too, and it's on the wrong fucking layer. Once again.
You know, you can just carefully erase the stuff.
No, because I am intentionally keeping them on separate layers for a reason.
Color-wise?
No, it's because I want to keep the original forms intact in case I need to go back and get them for more costumes in the future. Because I want to keep all of my outfits on a single reference sheet.
It does look like I'm using a Snapchat filter though. Why does it look like I don't have any acne? What is going on with my face?
Also, the chat was asking while you were out. Chat was asking while you were out if you're ever going to do like a reference sheet like what I'm doing. I told them that is entirely up to you because I have a very limited number of outfits that my character ever wears. And they asked if I was ever going to do one for you. I said, I don't know. So just so you know, that is a request that chat has put in.
I'm scrolling in my gallery right now and I don't know who drew this, but somebody drew an SFW of fucking Dave. It's not Dave style. It's not Al. And it's not like normal Carcat, it's your Carcat. So I don't know where this came from. And I don't want to look at it anymore.
Valid.
Stop it. Good night. Oh.
Yeah, what's up?
You're hot.
Need to go to sleep. I'll talk to everyone later. Alright, have a good one, Neko. Sleep well.
Living the dream.
No, you're stuck with me.
It's just one of those dreams where you're losing all your teeth. And if you think that it gets better, darling, take a
I
look
sent
at
you
me.
something, check it out after or whenever.
Same
But
dried ramen in a
this is
bowl,
something
two
I
ways to
can
live.
see with Michael
Texting my ex anymore.
or Toby calling or Al with Victor or Aseri.
I don't want to put them like this down. I'm doing a thing. No, the freaking colors are wrong.
Probably need therapy, but I'm scared to start. I'm looking for a window to
I
another
don't want
world
therapy,
where
thank you.
I don't feel as lost and bored. I just don't want to be a
And then...
VTuber Ronda?
yours.
yeah, he has a VTuber thing.
My arms painful.
I don't look good with my t-shirt
And this is the crossover.
hard enough.
I fucked
I
up.
don't like when Toby doesn't have his bandages.
Oversized sweaters, saying that I'm cute.
He makes arm hurt.
And it's not an
I punch him for
work of
bitch.
art. I get turned on by my
You
reflection
can't feel
in
it.
passing cars. I'm looking for a window to another world where
Can I be a bat?
don't feel as lost
No.
and bored. I just don't want to be a
Can it be a scribble?
Sure.
Okay. Turns into Budge.
Turns into Budge.
I'm sending you a picture of Hyena, Tommy, and Ronbu maned wolf. Like, you know those really, really long foxes?
Mm-hmm.
That's what Ronbu is.
It's supposed to be.
Just a long fox. Aww.
Yeah.
I miss you.
I miss you too. What do you want?
I want hugs.
You want hugs?
I want poop. I'm listening to your stream playlist because I want to. Dad, am I a king?
You are king.
No, I'm a peasant. Oh, but then what do you mean? Because you're a king? I'm not your dad. I have this visceral hate for, like, you know the things on the Sharpie caps where they hook over?
Yeah.
I always want to rip them off.
Same.
I want a color. You have stuff to color with? Oh. I want a color.
Ah, fucking damn it. Again?
I want a color. I have a marker. Jumbo crayon, jumbo crayon. Hey, my mommy says give me if I want to draw and I want to color and draw. It's time to go tiny mode.
Try it out with girls, I can make a mess. Drop it over the tracks, but I'm back. You'll have seen her, but this is a bit more my style. I'm in love with a vibe, I survive. Be surprised when you cry about it. You should see the other game. I'll return, then I've waited my turn. Decade of time to make everything. You're the bad guy. I'll be the bad guy again, just like last time. We all know how that ends. No one came to help, so I help myself instead. Nobody cared. It was always a means to get a second chance. Got a new lease on life. It's not just
You
circumstance.
don't need this for stuff. It's called a Europe plug because only Europe uses these plugs.
Didn't know that I'm free. So I've seen the other side now. I'm back
You put these into the European plugs, and then yeah, I know. That's what I just said. But we don't need to use them because these are the plugs. The thing is, with these prongs,
Who are you talking to? Max?
Mama.
Oh.
No. It's because no. What she had was an actual plug that you plug into a wall that was European, but you can't use it because there's no outlet.
I went to vibe off on my own. I'm not in a bad mood, I just don't recall anyone. Reach up the station, the ticket price of my patience, a ducky stuck in location of misery and damnation, and I see the causation of all this pain and frustration. Thing that I've taken, oh yes, I blew up the nation, there's nothing wrong with me. I'm better now that I'm free, cause I've seen the other side and now I'm back where I wanna be. The child spamming you? Yeah. I hung up and he's like, wait, no, I can be quiet, I won't talk anymore. I'm like, no, I just want to draw on my own for a little bit because I'm almost done. He thinks he messed up. Thinks he messed up, it's fine.
Yeah, let's go. I ain't the first with the curse, with the thirst that I wanna be better, not worse, man, it hurts. I'm on this earth with my words and I put them all together, insert, cause I wanna have worth. Working hella hard till they put me in the dirt. Gonna go far, man, listen to my words. Gonna be a star, man, life's like a blur. When you're working this hard, yeah, you get what you deserve. Yeah, I ain't taking a backseat, I'm passing anybody else who is rapping, I'm nasty. Ain't nobody able to catch me.
So I'm taking some time to reassure him that he's fine. It's fine. It's nothing wrong. I know it doesn't line up. I'm too lazy to line it up. I'm pretty sure you can guess, but this is the in-between. The in-between design, like between between the runaway outfit, which is this one, also known as the comfort outfit, and the current day outfit. This is in between. All the clouds up in the sun, I'm hitting the ground, running up and coming, I make it 100, cold blooded, no budge. I'm full play. I'm gonna start till I make the top man. I'm a single track coming for the next. I'm about to pop, started from the bottom, yeah. I wanna live, I'm cold inside. Give all I have just to feel alive. He always worries when I hang up thinking that he messed up, and sometimes my brain just says, alright, time for call to end. And I don't really have, like, a choice. I either end the call or I get slowly more and more pissed for no reason. How did that not get annoying for you? It doesn't bother me, but I know it bothers a lot of people when I talk about how clingy he is. Because I don't see it as clingy. I'm just as clingy with him as he is with me. What do you see it as? It's just how our relationship is. Like I said, he's just as clingy to me as I am to him. You guys just don't see it as often because whenever we're in call together, I'm normally the first one to hang up, but I continue messaging for hours. If we're going off his clock, he won't message as much, but he and I will call for hours. That's honestly what I was really scared of whenever we first started talking a whole lot more, was the fact that I am clingy. But it's just how our relationship is, just how we are together. And I've decided I don't need this last one, so I want to cut it off. How do I do that? Is he clingy to everyone, just you? He's clingy to a lot of people, but a lot of people get tired of it and can't handle it. Anyone you can name? Nope, not safely. Hurting and the Rose person aren't together. Apparently the Rose guy acted like the best boyfriend ever until a new person came along, and even though they said Polly, they love everyone just as much, he just kind of abandoned Max and left him in the dirt. Yep. Yep. You are correct. So yeah, I have a whole bunch of small somethings on the screen. So let's real quick go through the eras. So this is the one that you guys know. This is the one that I am in currently. Normally there's a little star logo here. Abandonment issues, go burr. Yep. This is the one that you guys know, and the one that you guys are familiar with. Normally there's a star insignia on the chest, but, I didn't draw it because I'm lazy. I'm gonna be honest. He will sometimes wear his crown, sometimes he won't. It's entirely up to whether or not he really wants to at the time. Then this is the masculine regal outfit. Again, regal outfits are used to kind of convey how you feel about what you are going to do in a meeting. This one specifically, Hi Frostbite, welcome in! It's been a while. I'm currently, this is currently a drawing and Q&A for my stream persona, the one that I'm talking to you now. So this is the original, the one that you guys are familiar with. This is, my regular, this is the masculine regal outfit. This is, as I was saying earlier, this is what you would want to, depending on whether you wear the masculine or the feminine, depends on what you want to show. Like, what you are trying to present yourself as. What this drawing doesn't show is that both the masculine and feminine have open backs, in a diamond shape. Because they leave room for wings, because lots of members of the royal family do have wings. Including my character. He just hides them. Because when, this is a little bit of lore stuff, but, whenever hiding your wings, they become like tattoos on your back that wrap around to your midsection. But, whenever you're in your Enderman skin tones, the more human you present, the more you can see these tattoos, because the colors will stay the same, throughout all of them, but if your tattoos and your skin color are the same color, you're not going to see the tattoos. Anyway. So, this is the one that you would want, whenever you are going to, like, a peace talk, you would want to wear the more feminine outfit, because that shows understanding, cooperation. Basically, you are willing to, like, make peace with the people who you are discussing with. The masculine is aggression, hostility, and genuinely not being kind to those around you. What you'll notice is all of these different designs have these kind of, like, golden, like, knee pad things. Those are actually knee braces. My character has the same physical disability I do, and does use the knee braces in order to support, and during this era also does use a cane. So this is the masculine, this is the feminine, or aggressive and passive. Whenever talking about it using Ender, like, speaking tones, or using more Ender-like language, then they will say the aggressive dress and the passive dress. This would be considered aggressive dress, because it has a more masculine look. So after everything goes down with the royal family and he realizes that he's not safe anymore and he isn't, like, okay to be there, this is his at-home clothes. This is what he wears whenever he's just hanging out with his family, with this little gold circlet. This is actually based off a circlet that I do have. It's 2 pieces of gold wire wrapped together with a blue ribbon and some blue gems hanging off the front. That's the one I have. This is just a simple gold circlet that's not very intricate. but he runs off and he sneaks away in the middle of the night. Whenever you're in the palace and you're not in any regal formal wear, you don't wear shoes. So he runs off. He does take this pair of shoes with him. So he runs off to go and hide away. And finds a way to get to the overworld using the nether. But it was very difficult, and whenever he got there, he realized that it was a one-way portal. He can't go back. He planned on going back to get clothes and get, like, his memory books to remember who he was, but by the time he realizes that it's a one-way path, it's too late. He's already on the other side and he can't get through. This is the in-between outfit. This is... whoop, there we go. This is the outfit that he wears whenever he's first starting to get into this outfit, but he doesn't have anything that is comfortable and lightweight enough considering he is living in the desert. This is made of like a very thin, like almost see-through linen material. That's what the yellow is. The grays are made of like, all of the ender clothes are made from very heavy wools, except for what is literally see-through and sheer. It's all made of very heavy wool and stuff that you would expect to wear in like very, very heavy winters, because the end is freezing all the time. That being said, this is still warm enough to keep him warm during the middle of, like, while being in the end. And then it gets to be too much, so he takes off the sleeves, rounds out the neck hole, makes it a bit more comfortable, shortens it, and then he trades his gold ring, bracelet, and like he keeps trading little bits of his gold until all he has left is his knee pads and his crown in order to get this. So that is all the eras. Do you guys have, like, any questions about the character? Because, like I said, this is the best time to be asking questions. If you're curious as to why both formal outfits have this, like, high collar, long sleeves for both sides, the reason why both of those have, like, very formal, like, high collar, like, long sleeves is because my character does have physical discoloration in the form of purple freckles all over their body. Which you can also see in my VTuber model, because that is they still have the purple freckles when in their more humanoid form, which is the one that I'm using now. But that's kind of seen as like a sign of weakness, despite the fact that it is literally just visible. It's stupid. So they have these very long sleeves that they use to hide it. Do they have to wear them necessarily? No, but it's a comfort thing for them anyway. So yeah. Is that Max texting you again? Yeah, he is.
Dashing out the front door, you claim to try to touch the cat door, and got the time short. always do that one thing. Cause when you throw and trash me under your drink, I'm trying to figure out what that means. I took it as a tone.
How old is your character as he goes through the story? So, during, like, this era, the, like, normal, like, the younger part of his life, he grows, he ages to around 1,500 years old-ish. And that's how long he's been living in that society, and why he has the, like, prince, behaviors so ingrained in him. Whenever he runs away, he is about, I want to say, 1600-ish years old. And then he spends about a century of his life, adjusting and getting this outfit. And then he maintains this outfit. He obviously has, like, different versions of it, but he maintains this outfit through the rest. Mute Max. I feel like he's gonna end up spamming. No, I am responding to him. Sorry, Max's family's being shit. So he spends about a century and a half getting to be this. And then he only changes, like, small amounts of this outfit. Like, whenever he goes to the desert, he won't wear the yellow underlayer. Whenever he's cold, he'll throw on some orange gloves that match his scarf. But he has, like, a really high tolerance to the cold due to growing up in it. The only thing that he still has from this era is this pair of shoes and his crown. And I don't really draw it all that often. Hang on. Save as F1. Save as ref1 PNG. Ref1.1. Yes. Transfer PNG. We'll go. So I don't really draw it in any designs because it's, like, really small, intricate stuff. Close this, I don't need it. Sure, I guess. I'm not getting annoyed with Max, I'm getting annoyed with his family. Because he he tried telling his family about the shit that he's going through. And they kind of brushed him off. Not kinda, they just brushed him off. What is wrong with this? What did I just do? What am I doing? Don't do that! Oh, damn it, I messed up. I don't know how to fix it. What did I do? Window? Navigator? Yeah, okay. And layer. There we go. I fixed it. He went and told his family, like, the shit that's been going on with his body and how he's, like, in pain. And their response to it was, you're fine, stop being dramatic. So I am about to lose my shit. So I didn't really show this in the original drawing because it's a lot of detail to do, honestly. Did you mute him? I muted him. Because if I didn't, I was gonna lose my shit at his parents. But the gems on his crown actually have a family crest engraved on them. Which is, let's see, do I remember it? What was it? What did I do for it? I can't remember what I did for his fucking family crest, damn it! Because I know it was based on the sun. Max just took a whole bunch of needles. He has needles now. Sewing needles, sewing needles, sewing needles. Oh, right, right. It was... Sewing needles, sewing needles. He has an embroidery set. None of those. Should we trust with sharp things considering you threw a knife at a wall and perfectly lodged it in there? First throw. Don't question it. I already have triangles.
With a smile for hours at a time, stare at the ceiling while I hold back what's on my mind. And when they ask me how I'm doing, I say I'm just fine. And when they ask me how I'm doing, I say I'm just fine. I can never get off of my mattress, and all that they can ask is, why are you so sad, kid?
That's what the mask is. That's what the point of the mask is.
So you can see I'm trying, you won't see me crying. I'll just keep on smiling, I'm good. And it just keeps on piling, it's so terrifying. But I keep on smiling, I'm good. I've been caring too much for so long, been comparing myself for so long, been wearing a smile for so long. It's real, so long, it's real, so long, it's real. Always being judged by a bunch of strange faces.
This is the family crest that is engraved on all of the jewels.
But I've been places.
And in the canon of the story, that is where the star signal comes from. Is if you can imagine this getting warped and weathered, that's kind of what the idea came from in the canon of the story.
That's what the mask is. That's what the point of the mask is.
So that's canonically where the star insignia comes from on the clothes. It was hand embroidered, actually. Whoops. Oop, oop, oop.
Keep me
But yeah, canonically, this is all he has left of his family. Because he doesn't know who they are, how to find them. Whoop. You can choose whether or not that's a bad thing. He chose to leave. If you think it's super sad, more power to you.
Yo, we're a bunch of pirates, man. Arg.
Passing the time as we roam across the ocean. Feel the waves envelop your mind as they rock you with emotion. Calling like a lullaby, singing like a siren's cry. Through every night, can you prove to me all your devotion? Who knows where we'll go over the deep blue below? Oh, heave ho, raise up the sails, chasing the winds on a new adventure. Heave ho, heads or tails.
Whoops.
Take a chance on the tides, they act as our guide. Heave ho, like a crow in the nest, seeking the chest with the golden treasure. Heave ho, captain's call.
What's Willow of the Wisp? It's a type of tree. No, Willow-Wisp. Willow is a type of tree. Willow of the Wisp is a, mythological creature that, it's supposed to lead you to, your destiny if you see them. They're little spirits who are supposed to lead you to what your, most truest desire is. But they're also fae, so don't fucking trust that. As a general rule, when it comes to the fae, don't trust them. X, why the fuck do you want to be one? Because they're floaty boys. He said in the Discord server? Yeah, I assume so. Also, to get a clean thing, you can change to anti-alias. I don't know how to do that. Whatever, I don't want to do the rest of it. You guys get the idea. It is anti-alias. Or just erase it. Whoop. Click this, I click this, click this. Dumb fuck. Zoom out. Wait, there's lights. Shoot. No, you have lied to me. But yeah, you guys get the idea. Thing is, Max uses that on all his art. Yeah, because he does pixel art and then blows it up on a lot of his stuff. That's what he did for my emotes. And that's how he chooses to do it. I quite like how it like fades off into nothing. I'll probably use that more often later. Anyway. Even norm art? I'm pretty sure. Okay. Unsurprisingly, Max wound up stabbing himself with the freaking needles. You guys were right. Minutes. Whoops. And episode. So yeah. I think this one is my favorite, honestly. Not because the other ones are bad, I just like this one the most, and this is the one that my character wore most frequently, because it was the one that was most comfortable. All of these, like, every single thing on this outfit is really, like, almost skin tight, so it's very supportive for joints that like to fall apart. This one was his least favorite, and it's his least favorite. I don't really mind either way on the design, because it had a lot of loose fabric, and it was very easy for joints to fall apart. This one was was tight up around the ribs and on the one bad arm, and was tight in the hips and the knees, but everywhere else was loose, so it was comfortable. And he also doesn't like this outfit because it was like, it's loose, it's hot, he was constantly overheating and constantly suffering from heat sickness, he felt bad all the time, he hated it. So this is least favorite outfit. This is most favorite outfit due to comfort. This is most favorite outfit due to regular use. I like this one. So yeah, each of them have a different purpose, have a different story bit to them. New medicine for Max, yeah. I can't draw, but can't wait to see fan art. I've already gotten some fan art. What's funny is you can see a very stark difference between what colors are common in the end and what colors are common in the overworld. Because overworld colors have a lot of reds, browns, greens, and my character drifted specifically towards reds because it's similar to purple. But like, the reason I say you can definitely tell is because the only thing that you can use to dye in the end, to dye any color, is chorus fruit. Which, when not cooked, is pink, and when cooked, is purple. So you didn't differentiate yourself as royalty with gold or with royal purple. Purple was just worn by everyone. Everyone who had the money to have clothes wore purple because that was the only color you had. Purple or white, that's it. The way you distinguished yourself as royalty was with grays. Because the only way that you can, and the blues were gotten specifically through crushing gems and through crushing diamonds. And the grays are specifically gotten from doing what is very lovingly referred to in real life as rock dyeing. You know, whenever you stain a piece of clothing with like red mud and then it's red for forever, you're stuck with it. There is a way to do that intentionally, which is how you get grays. And the more solid and the more solid and nice the gray is, the more wealth you are perceived to have. So the grays are what show wealth, and the fact that my character is using gray as an undergarment, not as a proper overgarment like in the knees here or on the corset, but as an undergarment, shows how wealthy the character actually was. That would be like using silk as a bra. That's like ridiculous amounts of just having that. And the fact that they were using that super expensive color on medical equipment also shows how expensive their tastes were. And the reason that they switched to orange and yellow is because that orange and yellows are very difficult to maintain in the overworld. Yellow has a tendency to fade to white, and white to a pale yellow. Oranges are very difficult to create in the first place because they're similar to creating purples, but he doesn't believe that purple is like an actually royal type color because he's so used to it being used by everyone. So that's where you get the color aspects from. It's not something that I haven't put any thought into. It is something that I have put a lot of thought into. And if you're curious what I mean by stone dyeing, the gray comes from end stone, which is a very light gray. So if you were to concentrate the gray color in the end stone, you could get darker colors. Or you could find a way to do the same thing with obsidian by grinding it down, which gets you this purplish, pinkish gray. So, crushed diamonds woven into the fabric, obviously gold, because gold is specifically saved for royalty. Then the grays that show how well their clothing is maintained in order to keep a solid color gray. So,
That's not my business. I don't want to rule or conquer anyone. I should like to help everyone if possible. Jew, Gentile, black man, white. We all want to help one another, human beings.
so yeah.
We want to live by each other's happiness, not by each other's misery. We don't want to hate and despise one another.
And if you're curious, these are the same crown. It's not two separate crowns, they are the same crown. And this is a home crown that was used specifically to run off and go do something without having something that's like very, very highly valued all the time. Like, you're not going to see Queen Elizabeth wearing her coronation crown all the time. She's going to wear something smaller. That's what the gold circlet is. Same idea, but yep. But yeah, you know a lot more now because he is, in fact, royalty. King. Any other questions? Any other questions about the character? I don't know why. Not at the moment. Alright. Did a big stretch. Noodle, please don't lick my arm while I'm looking at the computer. You unnerved me. Go bully Max in DMs. Do not bully Max in DMs. Actually, I'm just about to raid, so if you would be so kind as to stick around for the raid, I'd really appreciate it, because if you guys can go off and send some love to the people where you raid out to, it does actually really help me, it does help me with my community, so I do really appreciate it if you guys do stick around. Jesus Christ, I can't spell. You guys have any, I'm gonna stick around, but I'm gonna bully him in another tab. Okay. Alright, we're gonna be raiding out to Benapler, who seems to be playing some Bed Wars, which is super cool. Our raid message is going to be a Night of Light raid. Oh, don't know why that didn't work. Our raid message is going to be Night of Light raid, so I want you all to have a great time with her. Be super kind, be super loving, like I know you guys are. Please don't make her cry, because I know you guys will. And thank you all so much for watching. Have a good one, guys. Bye! And thank you all, VOD watchers, so much for watching me today. Bye, everyone!